Can we first tell them about how many hours we have talked in our lives? It takes a lot of effort.
Like our intro says, we're better together.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning, you guys. We're getting ready to go to the dentist. Yesterday was the, what was it? Eye doctor. Today's the dentist. And this is what you do when you've already brushed your teeth to get ready for the dentist and your blood sugar drops. Another of the many reasons I am grateful for my J-tube. Holy moly. Correcting a blood sugar with some apple juice through my J-tube so it doesn't mess up my pearly whites and fresh breath. The only trouble is it takes a pretty large volume of apple juice through my J-tube. Many of these 60cc syringes. All right, so I'm gonna do this and get ready to go. We'll see you guys out there in the real world.
Good morning, guys. I had a meeting this morning and came out, and I was kind of not thinking about the fact that it snowed last night and had to clear off the car this morning before I went. But I got it all done, and I have my boots on, and one of my boots has a hole in the bottom of it. And we always talk about how our stickers on our online store are waterproof.
Oh my gosh,
so
are you kidding
I wanted
me?
to show you my little
No
I
way.
really love you. Thought I'd waterproof it for the snow today, but I will say that if you try this Frey Life sticker hack, it's a little slippery, but you can spin really good on the sticker. Just saying. Hey guys, we got finished at the dentist and rushed home. We felt kind of bad. Our hygienist was, we schedule our appointments together so that we can get it all done, and Mary went first and then me, and then she's like taking pauses while she's cleaning my teeth to like talk and make conversation, and Mary goes, I hate to cut this short, but we need to rush home right after this because we wanted to get a bunch of packages in the mail before the post office closed today. So we rushed home, and for about an hour straight, we kind of busted out a bunch of orders from our online store. We had a whole shipment of mugs come in today, and so we wanted to get those in the mail for you guys. So we did that, and now I just got home from the post office and am catching my breath, and we're gonna have some leftover coconut curry chicken with cornbread.
Dinner is served, and I'm so ready. I think everything just, did you update them that we got back?
Yeah, I told you.
We got back, and then we fulfilled all these orders. So hey, your orders are coming. And then I like went into the bedroom and lay down, and I was like, oh. Just exhaustion, total and complete exhaustion. I think also sitting at the dentist, the room was really warm. That's always exasperating. Trying not to cough, and like I was just feeling kind of out of breath, and I realized when she like took her hands out of my mouth, I was like, so I don't know if I was like trying to hold my breath or what, but we're gonna eat our food. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I just remembered we have Bible study tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe in the next hour I'll feel better. Way to go, Dexcom. It's just literally spot on. And I don't feel low at all. So I was like, crazy Dexcom, but in reality, it's not crazy. I actually have a juice up here. Thanks. Hi guys. I was able to do Bible study tonight. I kind of rested for a bit, and then I went down on the couch and I was ready for Bible study. It was a really good time. The power of human interaction, it's so good for us, right? To get around people who you have things in common with and share the love of Jesus. So it was a good night, and I was kind of out of breath as I was like sitting on the couch, but it didn't stop me from being there, and for that I am very thankful. I was updating my doctor today. I was kind of writing down, just like kind of going through all the different systems and how my body is doing currently. And I kind of said, you know, I'm still doing stuff around the house, and I am feeling a little bit more out of breath than like my normal, but it's not stopping me. And then I was like, actually, it did end in tears. Laundry ended in tears the other day. But I guess that's just part of it. Like, some days you're gonna be more out of breath. And so, anyway, all of that to say, I'm feeling more awake than I was a couple hours ago. And Dexcom is doing its job, and I've got to do my vest, and I don't have anything else to say.
Mary ended up going upstairs to do her vest, and I worked on a few things. It's kind of a busy week this week. If you've been around the last couple of days, I've got a sermon. Well, yeah, I've got a sermon for Sunday, but also a funeral that I'm doing on Friday, and there's a lot involved with that as well. And so it's just been kind of a overwhelming season, or last few days, and Mary and I just kind of spent some time tonight just talking through everything that is on my mind, and so it was good. We had a long chat this evening, which every once in a while you just kind of need to talk about life and process. And I have this cut on the bottom of my toe that, you know, when the weather is cold and, like, I guess it's the heating system or whatever, but the air is dry and your skin gets dry. Well, I have this cut on the bottom of my toe, and you know how it is surprising how distracting that can be. I was just realizing how I'm walking funny to avoid my toe from bending. Anyways, it seems so trivial, and yet sometimes it's the trivial things that overwhelm us. Anyways, Ollie boy, you want to talk to the people? You want to tell them anything? Tell them how cute you are. Like when you close one eye but not the other. That is so cute. Look, he's winking. Oh, Bonesy boy. We actually got a little bit more snow this evening, and Ollie's trying to decide if it's too cold or not. Oh, the window is frosted. You can't see. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Good boy, Ollie. Every time, guys. Every single time.
Just what you want to hear from your husband when he brings the camera up. He hands it to me and says, I just got a great clip of him burping. Oh.
But you know, sometimes
No, I get that.
you gotta capture it.
You gotta capture it, man. And he captured it.
Hey Google, turn the lights to 100%.
Ooh, I'm so cold.
You got it. Setting 3 lights brightness to 100%.
Wow. Here we are.
Can we tell them about my epic catch?
This is our life.
This is our life.
Can we first tell them about how many hours we have talked in our lives?
How many
You and
hours
me.
we've talked?
I just remember when we were dating, like, we could just be on the phone and, like, if we needed to, like, discuss something,
Yeah.
we just talk it through.
Yeah.
And we dated for 6 years. before we got married. So by the time we got married, we had talked about so many things for so long.
I think part of that is we had learned to process life together, and it just set us up for marriage and to continue that on a deeper level and processing life together. So when we were talking tonight, we were processing life together, and it was good.
Yeah, just processing everything. Big picture stuff, little stuff in everyday life, stressful things, exciting things, all the things which make up life. Life isn't just smooth sailing, easy breezing, beautiful cover girl. What? Anyway, we had a really good talk. So future us, this was a good day.
Yes. And
pause right there for 1 second. We already turned the camera off, but we're just sitting here thinking, we should elaborate just a smidge more. I think what Peter and I have noticed over the last 14 years of dating and marriage is that it takes effort to communicate thoroughly. And for us, it has been important for us to be really thorough in those discussions just because of our personalities and our communication styles. But as exhausting as those conversations are, because sometimes we're talking about tricky subjects, whether it's something that we need to improve upon individually or as a team or whatever it is as a couple, it takes a lot of effort to put into communication. But for us, we feel stronger after we put that effort in, and we feel like we can understand where each other's coming from better.
And we feel like our intro says, we're better together. Like, we, at the end of that conversation, I think we both would agree that, like, we push each other on to be better.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
So, anyways.
Back to the conversation. And then
Mary started coughing.
Oh my gosh.
And it was epic. Guys, I've caught Mary's throw up before.
But this one wins.
But tonight, it was like, okay.
It's his choice that he sticks his hands out.
Oh, I'm actually, like, this was the highlight. If I had to share the highlight of my day, it was this.
See, and that's, I love you.
Okay, here's what happened. We're sitting on the edge of the bed over here, and Mary's coughing, and
I had just thrown up a little bit in the bathroom.
Yeah.
But then I needed to come in the bedroom and, like, sit down and breathe.
So she's sitting there, she's coughing, and then how it happens is, all of a sudden, it's just one of the coughs. It's literally coughing, vomit on the ground. But I literally, it was just a reflux. It was a reflex.
Yeah.
Where the vomit came out. And
here, I'll do it.
And I'm like this far away. And I stuck out one hand and caught it. And was just kind of like this.
I thought you had both hands like this.
Maybe I did. In my mind, it was one hand.
You're like, I caught it with one hand.
It was like...
It was mostly like that.
It was like...
Because I had just, like, taken off this clean purple shirt, and it wasn't dirty. And it was on the ground. And I, like, was coughing, and I was like, oh no, that clean shirt isn't going to be clean. And then I looked down, and Peter's like... and we were like, whoa.
I think I was surprised that I caught it.
Anyway.
It's the little things, people. It's the little things.
And
as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Don't you think we're
Good night, burpee boy. We'll see you tomorrow.